what's going on, everyone? It's time to review Fear the Walking Dead, Season 2, Episode 4, titled Blood in the Streets. Spoiler review, make sure you have seen the episode. Should take me less than 3 minutes to recap, give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thank you so much for joining me, man. Don't forget, my reaction is out. Reaction's out on the channel, of course, for the episode. And I have to say, another great episode, guys. A little out of breath, honestly. I just did 2 movie reviews and then changing up the camera and shift and all that and putting stuff up. So anyway, a little out of breath. But either way, Fear the Walking Dead, man. Every episode, remember, I think every episode's getting better. Every episode's personally getting better. And it's found its core. It's sort of... Fear the Walking Dead is its own thing. It doesn't need to lean on The Walking Dead anymore. Mind you, it says Fear the Walking Dead. But it's its own little show now. It's established the main characters, as in where you know the character and, it's going... we're still learning from each character, but it's its own little show now. Just like Better Call Saul is its own show. It doesn't have to rely on Breaking Bad anymore. It is its own little thing. So I will say that I've enjoyed this episode so much. Let's get on to it, man. And let's talk about them WTF moments, shall we? First off, we have Nick in a camp, and you're kind of like, why is he in the water? Why is he there and all that? We find out Strand actually sent Nick to go look for this guy named Luis. So he kills this walker. I love how he kind of plays around with the walker and everything, goes in the tent, and he basically cuts it open and covers himself in blood. You saw Walking Dead Season 1, didn't you, Nick? No, obviously, this is way before Rick even wakes up and all that. Either way, he covers himself up in blood. Travis does not like Strand. Obviously, he tells that to Madison, and he's like, we need to overthrow him and all that. Jack and the group arrive, and there's like these baby problems going on. We find out that they are bad guys, and Strand leaves the ship. He leaves. He's like, bye, Felicia. He ends up going, man. They end up shooting at Strand, Jack, and a bunch of these other people. Jack is dead, my friend. Call me Joker. Anyway, just wanted to put that in there. Yeah, okay, so he shoots the bullets and everything, and you think Strand, well, Strand's not dead, but the boat's all sinking and all that, either he'll die by the bullet or he'll die by the ocean, that sort of thing going on there. So that happens. Strand, and we see a flashback where Strand, this is before the apocalypse, and he's talking to this guy, and he conned him, basically, or at least what it seems like he conned him. He took his credit cards and all that good stuff. So there's this walker on the streets, and Nick is just sort of acting like a zombie. He's like, ooh. And he doesn't have to. He could just walk by it, but he's messing around with it. He's kind of toying with it, and then he just plays the part, man. I like that. I think Nick became my favorite character of the show. Nick and Travis are probably my 2 favorite characters, man. Travis will hotwire the boat because Chris had a gun to his head. He's like, I'll hotwire it, okay? That ends up happening. Alicia is the only one up with Jack because Jack, is talking to her, and she's kind of like sort of doing them looks in a sort of way where she's either she's really believing in Jack and being like, take us to a better place, or she's going to try to get information and all that, and she has a master plan up on there, man. So we'll see what goes on with that. She's still handcuffed, by the way, but she's like standing up and everything and going with Jack. So that's the one that they were talking to on the radio in the first episode, I believe. First or second episode. I think it was first episode. So they've arrived. Took them 3 episodes to arrive, but they're here, man. So she will go with Jack and, along with the family is what she said. Like, that's the deal. But he says we gotta wait for Connor. Travis is in the engine room, and he puts an object in his sleeve, obviously, which he'll use later. Strand drops the walkie-talkie in the ocean, man. He ends up in... You're kind of like, should I feel for Strand? Should I be sad for Strand? Should I not be sad for Strand? What's going on, man? That's happening. Nick runs into trouble. He meets Luis, and Luis he knows Strand. He knows Strand very well, of course. And little Mexican going on from here. I'm Hispanic, by the way. I'm also part Indian, of course. Not like, hey, welcome very much. Go to my store now. I'm not that. Like, I mean, like, actually, like, oh, I'm actually part of that. So I am Hispanic or Indian. Or Native American, which I don't know what to say, Native American or Indian. I guess Indian's obviously India. I guess Native American? I don't know. Should have paid attention in school. Okay, so meet Luis, and basically they has this awesome car. They don't get blood on it, so Nick ends up having time to go, shower, get all that good stuff. They go on a boat. Madison actually scares this girl with a baby because it turns out, like, she hasn't felt it in a while and saying, like, what happens if it dies and it eats its way out? And she's like, bitch, shut up now. And she's like doing all that sort of stuff going on there. Travis leaves the weapon for Daniel and all that. And, Travis does go hotwire the boat. Strand, we find out Strand meets this guy named Thomas Abigail, who the one he sold the credit cards from, and he's with Thomas Abigail, and he's in a relationship. Strand is gay, And that's something in my reaction where I was like unexpected. That was very unexpected. So it's a little good twist there going on, man. I didn't see that coming, dude. I did not. That's like when Rick and Michonne happened. You could see it coming, but right when they hold hands, you're like, oh my god, like it's true. Yeah, it happened. You know, that's pretty crazy. So anyway, Connor arrives and Travis and Alicia go with them not by free will. They go with them anyway. Luis and Nick arrive and they fight back. Luis uses a sniper and kills these two guards, and a bunch of them stand up and they end up getting Reed. Chris stabs Reed, or one of them stabbed Reed in the stomach. Reed is one of the bad guys that were there with Jack, and Reed is stabbed. Madison finds Strand and ends up saving him. He's shaky and he ain't talking. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what did I think about this episode overall? First off, let me tell you the pros. I love the opening of the episode with Nick. And there's no dialogue. There's no nothing. Nick is in this camp, this graveyard, this cemetery where people have died or are gone or missing. And I just love how he ends up toying with a walker and, you know, leading them in there. So I really enjoyed that opening there. Of course, I love Strand. I have to say, Strand and seeing his background and the flashbacks were interesting to see. We got to see who he was before, and you know, now we know Abigail is Thomas Abigail, and the boat's named after his boyfriend. Okay, the ending of the episode as well. Actually, Madison saving Strand, that was something cool to see, and how it ended with the camera going underwater and all that. That was something cool. I thought the action in here, which was really awesome action. I really was happy, and you could see my reaction when Luis pulled out that sniper and freaking headshot at them too. He's like, headshot. Hey, not even a no-scope, bro. It's just like, boom, headshotting them. Reed, I mean, getting stabbed. Reed's not dead, but he is stabbed. And, of course, we're talking to him next week in next week's promo. And he's saying, like, Connor's not going to give up that and all that. Saying all that crap, man. I love that Preacher promo, though. He's like, I am here to save you. The way that Dominic Cooper plays the Preacher character, dude, Custer or something. And I love his Texas voice now. It's pretty cool. So we can't wait for Preacher May 22nd, guys, on AMC. Make sure to check that out. I'm from South Texas, so I have that little southern Texas thing. So I don't look Hispanic, nor do I'm not really good at Spanish. Yet my whole family is looking Hispanic and Mexican and talk Spanish. Oh well, I guess I didn't get the looks. Luis, man, Luis also, I thought he was an interesting character, dude. I can't wait to see what we do with that character in the next few episodes, man. Of course, we have 3 episodes left until the mid-season finale. Not till the season finale, but the mid-season finale. 3 more episodes. Nick towards the zombies, I already told you, the way Nick acted towards the zombies were really cool to see, as well as Chris and Angry. Like, Chris stabbed Reed and everything, and you saw that anger in his face, like messing with him and messing with his dad. Like I said, flashbacks, and Madison scaring the girl away with the whole zombie and eating out of her and all that. So good way. That's a good scare, Madison. Good scare there. The only cons I have to say about the episode that Strand left the ship. Little nitpicking here, but like they didn't show Strand. Like the captain does not leave his ship, but I could see where he's like he had now shit like. My gun, Daniel took the ammo and everything, so I might as well jump ship and make it to Abigail myself, all that sort of thing. I get that point, but then again, he abandoned his ship, come on now, man, don't be a dick like that, like, all that sort of shit going on, that wasn't cool. Daniel was like, buy me some time, Madison, and like, at the end of the episode, he's still handcuffed and all that. I'm like, dude, really, are you serious? Like, literally, Daniel didn't do crap this episode. They gave Ophelia more stuff than what Daniel could do this episode, which Ophelia is pretty cool, and Chris and all that going on. And she's like, well, maybe you'll find a girl out there one day. And I'm like, if I was Chris, I'd be like, well, maybe I don't need to find a girl. I mean, you're right here, and gotta repopulate the world. So, some people used to call me Jon Snow back in my day, but I know nothing. You know, Game of Thrones fans, what happened tonight? Did you see it? Because I didn't, but I read about it. Game of Thrones, dude. Pretty crazy, isn't it? Anyway, we should get back on the Fear the Walking Dead. Either way, Alicia, I still don't like Alicia. I don't. She's still wearing makeup. It looks like she's wearing makeup and an apocalypse and everything. She's beautiful, yes she is, but she's kind of like a Thea Queen of Arrow to Fear the Walking Dead. I'm like, she acts like she's 30. Like, oh, look, I'm a woman, I can do, like, I'm just saying, I mean, nothing against women, I love my women, but, you know what I mean, like, she's just kind of like, I'm an adult, like, all that sort of stuff, and I'm just like, kind of pisses me off a little bit. But Alicia, she's alright. I mean, one day I may become a fan of her, maybe not, but for now, this whole episode, like, she's standing up and talking to Jack and everything, I'm like, just kill Jack. Why do you care for Jack? Just kill him, kill the other guys, you could have done that. So what? Either way, I'm going to end up giving this Fear the Walking Dead episode, man, an A-. I thought it was a great episode, really great episode, man. I really enjoyed myself, very entertaining, the action, the characters and the flashbacks for Strand, all that, Luis meeting Nick, all that good stuff, the opening to the ending, really fun episode. Comment down below to me what you guys thought about Fear the Walking Dead, and I'll be seeing you next week. I'll be seeing you for my reaction as well. You guys could always comment, tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, and share the video, and do not forget to subscribe. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, so thanks again so much. And you guys have yourself a great day, a great week. 4 more weeks until I graduate, so I don't care. I'm just waiting for Civil War next week, honestly. That's what I'm waiting for. But either way, I'm Daniel Rodriguez. You guys have an awesome week, awesome day. And Fear the Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Sunday night, pretty crazy. Bye-bye.